I just want to highlight some of the players that I've coached and just some of the maybe some funny stories or some real stories. And a lot of these guys are still playing. And I didn't coach this year, but the memories to me, that's really what it's about. So I want to talk about this particular kid, Dom Lane. And Dom, when he first came out at 6 years old, I could tell that he moved. He moved better than a lot of kids. I could tell that he was going to be a running back, but it didn't click for him at first. Um, for that first year, he got a few carries, but the next year when we was 7, I think we was playing up South Hills, and we was loaded with running backs, so it was really hard to give kids a chance because each kid gets 1, 2 carries, and the score is up 30 points or whatever, and you want to start subbing kids in and out that don't get to play a lot. And we had a rule by putting the JV in, and the JV coach would go out and take his group out. So, but we're in this game, and we're still trying to figure out who we are, what backs we want to use, what the combination of things. And we knew we had some fast kids, and well, one of the kids had to leave the game like right at the beginning, and he's one of our main guys. And like I had to figure things out quick, man, and we had to put our heads together, and so it was like, all right, man, this game I had Dom Lane starting on the line because I knew I wanted to get him in there somewhere because he just was so physical, and but he's built like a running back. He's probably the best or one of the best players in his age group all around, linebacker, running back, like he's a dog. And so we had him in there at the line, and then at halftime, I put him in there and I look him. He was Washington Manor kid, right? It's these projects over in Charleston, and you know what it's like growing up. A lot of kids in the projects, the King Center, the football field, and like they play all day. And so I looked this kid in the eyes in the huddle, and I said, Dom Lane, are you ready? And he was like, yeah. I said, you better run that ball like you do in Washington Manor. And I swear, man, his first carry, he broke about 10 tackles and took it to the crib. The legend of Dom Lane arrived right there in that moment. And I looked that kid in his eyes, and I knew I could always count on that kid right then and there, man. Like he delivered. And nobody runs as hard as that kid, man. And, don't get me started with him at linebacker because he's absolute dog, man, would chase down anything. I'll post a clip in this video of Dom taking off the first carry that same year up at that same field in the championship. He took it to the crib right down the hash mark. And man, I wanted to get him. He got to the end and he chucked them deuces. Something we don't do, but he got caught in the moment being a kid. He chucked them deuces, man. And it got us a penalty on the next kickoff. And, it kind of hurt us right there, but, we didn't give up a score. But that's just Dom, man. And that's the story, man. Just look that kid right in his eyes, and he just put it on his back, man. He put the team on his back, and no one could bring him down. From that day on, man, he was a running back.
First and 10,